What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, what's happening with the market. I'm just going to show you the price right now. We are at 111,000. Okay, you can see that. So we're in green. We're going up, going back up again. Excuse me. Yes. So yesterday was at 109. Right now 111. We just reached that. It's going back down to 110. Just normal correction. Sometimes it's healthy, sometimes it's good. That correction, it shakes out the weak hands. But it's also bad because the ETFs are buying. Now, global ETF holds 7% of total Bitcoin supply as BlackRock cement dominance. Yes. Can you read that? See that? You can look it up yourself and see for yourself what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The ETFs, the BlackRocks, the big institutions, they're buying. As you're selling, as your weak hand is selling, they're taking advantage of it. They're buying. This is what they do. They do it on purpose. They manipulate the market so you get scared and you sell. They buy it. So if they continue to do this, continue to scare people to sell their Bitcoin, there's only 21 million of it. And 19 million have already mined. And some of them are lost. But 2 million, over 2 million are lost. So imagine when they have 50% of total Bitcoin. Right now they're on 7%. So imagine if they continue to buy and buy and buy over the next 5-10 years. What's going to lead to? Do you think they will sell it? Do you think these big institutions, they will sell their Bitcoin? No, they won't. They know what they're doing. They're just scaring people to sell their Bitcoin, so they buy it. And they control it. They control the price. Yeah, you want to buy Bitcoin? Come to us. We will sell it to you. But they won't sell you the actual Bitcoin. You're just buying it from their ETFs, basically. You're buying it from them. But you're not holding the Bitcoin. You cannot hold the Bitcoin from them. You cannot store it in a cold wallet. You're just buying it from them. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, do your research, learn about global ETFs, BlackRocks, and how they're selling their Bitcoin and what they're doing with it. Just look it up, research it, and you know what I'm talking about. But that's what they're doing. So they're selling not the actual Bitcoin itself. They go and buy it for a cheaper price, and then afterwards they sell it to you. But it's not the actual Bitcoin itself. So you cannot hold it. You cannot store it. Okay, does that make sense? Now, we're at 111, and it seems like we're in green again. Everything's going back up. And this month, I'm expecting the first 2 weeks of September, I think it'd probably be green, red, until the, the Federal Reserve Conference, or the Federal Reserve, when they announce the inflation rates. So when that happens, I think it's on the 16th, 17th of this month. The next 2 weeks of September, we should see red. We should see green. We should see the prices going up, leading to October, November, December. I think the price will go up. This is just my opinion. From what I'm seeing, if they announce inflation and they cut rates, and yes, that would lead to the price going up because people are more confident to buy more Bitcoin. That will tell them there's more money. They're not as worried as if there wasn't any rate cuts. And if they continue to do that, they cut rates again in October, maybe not in November, maybe in December. That will lead to more people buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, buying Solana. So I do keep that in mind. Just wanted to say that, yeah. Once they announce that, so I do expect it to happen, that will increase the price. And yeah, just keep holding, guys. That's all you need to do. For now, keep holding. Wait next 3 months. That's all you have to do. It's not a big deal. I'm sure you can do that. If you came all the way the last few years, or you're just starting, keep in mind, Bitcoin doesn't go up linearly. Like it's not a straight line. Nothing happens with it like that. Like, not even stock market, gold, oil, whatever it is. There's no such a thing as a straight line. There's no such a thing as, there's no pullbacks, no corrections, people taking profits, people selling, panic selling. There's always a pullback. Think about it. This is not a get rich scheme. Okay, you're not gonna get rich quickly. You have to think long term. You have to think 5 years from now. Where's the price going? Do you realize what you have if you have what Bitcoin? What makes you think that it won't get to 500k 5 years from now? Because there's so much demand on it, and there's a limited amount of it, and it's just getting more precious and precious every day. The less that there is on exchanges of Bitcoin, the more demand there will be. People who just want it more. And as you can see, I just showed you, ETFs they hold 7% of the total supply. Are they going to continue? You think they'll stop here? No, they won't. They'll continue to buy more. They'll get to 50% at least. And that's scary. If you think about it, that's actually scary. Because I don't want these institutions, the ETFs, buying all of it, controlling the price. I want people like you, me, holding their Bitcoin, taking profits, but keep holding. You don't have to sell all of it. But right now it's cheap. Now you can, if it gets to 500k, a million, you can take some profit. But you can also hold. If you keep buying, keep stacking, you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to sell some, live comfortably, live a good life. Also, you're holding some of it, because it's going to continue to go up. It's going to hit 10 million. So if you have half a Bitcoin, or if you have a full one, you don't need to sell all of it when it gets to 1 million. You might need to sell some of it when it gets to 10 million. Obviously you're not going to sell all of it. Why? Like, what do you need 10 million for? Yeah, I'm sure you can buy a house easily. You can buy a car. And continue to hold, continue to work, start a business, start something, a side hustle. You're not going to just buy it and you think you're going to get rich overnight. Doesn't work like that. You're not going to just sit at home on your couch and think, oh yeah, I have a Bitcoin right now, I'm just gonna keep selling and selling. Yeah, but you cannot depend on it. You need to continue to work, continue to start something new, continue to work on yourself, build a business, start something. Because that you will run out after a while. If you just continue to spend, even if it gets to 1 million, unless you're taking that money, you're investing in a property or something, you have another property, then you'll earn money from that, and maybe you buy and sell other coins, and you know what you do. But if you just sit back and you think, if you have 500k, a million in 10 years time, and you think you're just going to be rich, yeah, you will be rich. You'll have freedom. But you cannot just sit back and you're not going to do it when you work. It doesn't work like that. You need to continue to work, start something new. But can you leave 9 to 5? Yes, you can. If you're not happy with your job, you can start something else. You can, at least now you're more smart with your money. You have 500k, a million in your bank. You can start a YouTube channel. You can start anything. You can start any business that you want. A business that you were dreaming of all these years, but you don't really have the money to quit your job and do it. Now, when you have that money, you can quit your job and you can focus on that business. Even if it takes a year or two, you're still working on it. You're building something. Do you understand? If you continue to build something, it will take a year or two, but then you'll get there eventually. But you cannot expect once you have 500k or a million, then you're rich forever. You don't need to work anymore. No, you need to continue to work. You need to continue to hustle. Work on your physique, work on your body. It's just like getting a six pack or getting the physique that you want. Doesn't mean you'll stop training. Doesn't mean you're gonna have to eat shit, crap food again. And you're not gonna gain any body fat. Of course you need to continue to work on your body, on your physique. You need to watch your diet, what you eat. You need to burn more calories, build muscle, so you can stay healthy, keep that physique. You think you can earn a physique and that's it, you'll stop training and that's it, you're done. You don't need to train anymore. Once, because you have it, that's it. It doesn't work like that. You need to continue to work. It's a long journey, especially if you're in your 20s or in your 30s. It's actually a long journey. You're still young. You need to keep training, keep stacking. It will pay off in the end. That's it. It will pay off. I'm glad I started training when I was 18. And I kept going. I'm still training to this day. Did I ever stop? No. I stopped for a few days and I get back to it. It's a lifestyle. So just like working and buying Bitcoin, you need to keep stacking. So once it gets like 500k, 1 million, now I can relax a bit. I don't need to work 9 to 5, but I can start that side hustle that I always wanted to. I can start that YouTube channel. I can start that podcast. Yes, you will struggle at the beginning. You're probably not going to make a little bit of money at the start, but at least you're starting something that will pay off in the end, in a year from now, 2 years. Because you have enough money to live for a few years at least. that's all I have to say for today. All I wanted to say, I wanted to show you what the ETFs are doing. They're holding 7% of the total supply. They're going to continue to hold more. This is only the beginning. We're still too early to Bitcoin. We're still very early. I think in a few years' time, it's going to be very hard to get Bitcoin, to buy it and hold it, because these big institutions, they'll control it. They will hold it and they will not sell it to you for a cheap price, because this is what they're doing. I don't want them to do that to us. I want you to just individuals to buy it and hold it and control it, so they don't control you. Because what they're doing is just printing money easily, and they're buying bitcoins. They're printing out of thin air. That's all they're doing, and they're buying bitcoin. All these governments, who knows how much they have? They don't announce it. They don't want to tell you. They're not going to tell you unless the price continue to go up to 1 million. Then they start announcing it slowly. Because if they announce it now, can you imagine how much the price will be? It will skyrocket. They don't want that to happen. They want to keep stacking, buying it cheaply. So that's what you should be doing. Whatever you can afford, just buy it. If you can afford $50, $100 a month, 500, 1,000, whatever. If you want to start a side hustle so you can earn more money, so you can put it into Bitcoin, so you can retire in a few years' time. I mean, retire your job. You don't have to answer to no one. You don't have to take shit from nobody. You have enough money to rely on yourself, and you don't need anybody. Then you can start your own side hustle. Start your YouTube channel. If you want to go travel and just record whatever you want to do, just share with people, document it. Now with AI, you can start anything with AI. You can start a business, you can start a podcast, you can start anything. The world is yours. Take advantage of this moment, because this is our time. This opportunity, we might not get it again. Our time is running out. Don't delay it. This is our time. I think Bitcoin is the golden opportunity that we were looking for this whole time. So, this is not financial advice whatsoever. I'm just giving you my analysis, my opinion on Bitcoin, what's happening with the market, and what will happen in a few years' time. And I want people to succeed. I want to build a community here on this channel. So if you're with me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and let's get it. Let's continue to hustle. And we'll look back in 5 years' time and we can say to ourselves, yeah, we did it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. This video is going to be long, so if you watched it till the end, I appreciate it. Just leave a comment. I'd really like that if you like this video, and I'll continue to make more. See you in the next one.